Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel. It's We Are City extra content, Celta Vigo career mode, and in today's episode we start putting the plans in to make those January transfer signings that are going to catapult this club into a top club, hopefully in the future. The next game is against Huesca. It's at home. We are going to give it a sim and see what happens. We'll go with that side there. Blanco in goal, Mayo, Gomez, Murillo and Aaron at the back, Tapia in the middle, Nolito, Suarez and Moore then through the middle, and then Di Matta and Mendes up top. They've gone with Alvaro in goal, Maffeo, ex-Manchester City, Okazaki and Sandro, ex-Leicester City and Everton, Juan Carlos in the middle, Rico, Silva at the back. We'll see if we can beat this side in the sim game. We can always, of course, jump into it. So on the ball here, it's a shot and straight away it's Rico who's give the Huesca the goal against us. Not a good start within the first 15 minutes. 12 minutes in, 1-0 down. Transfer corner here, crossing. Blanco saves it. Oh, it's a penalty. I'm not sure what's happened there. Sandro's going to step up, the ex-Everton man. Someone must have got a touch on that. I'm not sure who. With the hand, maybe. Sandro steps up. Sandro scores 2-0 down to Huesca here within 30 minutes. Well, this is not going to plan, and I don't think there's any point jumping in at the moment, is there? Because it doesn't look like we're going to get back into this game at all. Here we come, though. Chance here. Oh, great ball to Suarez. Back to Mendes. Beautiful football. Great goal, Bryce Mendes with another goal. 2-1, maybe we're back in this game before half-time. Just before half-time here we come forward once again. It's Bryce Mendes on his left foot. Mendes bends into the top corner. 2-2 back in this game. Chance here for Huesca. Back to Sandro. Sandro scores. 3-2, 52 minutes. Maybe we do need to jump into this game and try and sort it out, because we're 3-2 down here and it's not looking good. We're going to have to jump in and try and sort this game out. Mayo, well played. Mendes obviously playing well on the other side of the pitch. Ball over the top here to Di Matta. Can't take it down. Maffeo does it. Good tackle, Alaza. Very good tackle. Nolito, can we get on a counter now? Not the quickest Nolito, but he's bursting away here. He's going to get caught. Beltran. Mendes. Losada. Mendes! Oh, and it's just too heavy for him. Losada. Good run by Alaza. Last chance saloon here. Losada! Oh! Yellow card for Fran Beltran. Losada's shot blocked away. For that earlier tackle. Is it a corner? Juan Carlos comes off. It's a corner. It must have been saved by the goalkeeper. Can we get this one into a good space? Mendes in. Sergio Gomez! Oh, and that is full time. 3-2 defeat to Huesca. Not good enough. Really not good enough to be losing that game. Well, with new owners and a new board, and the team not really firing all cylinders, especially with the injuries to Aspas and Mina, we've got no forwards. It's time to start thinking of January transfer moves. And the first 3 transfers we're going to make 3 massive transfers, is for sort of the youth team, for the youth system. It's also to improve our global brand at Celta Vigo. Of course, it's one of the objectives we have to make, and these are the 3 players we're going to try and sign. Songmin Kyu, who is a winger, 21 years old, from Korea. Yuma Obeta, who is a goalkeeper, Japanese, and Aimiru Seka, or Seko it is in fact, who is a young centre-back, all with decent potential. These 3 maybe never make it at the club, but they'll expand our global brand and fulfil our objective. So we're going for Seko first. So I think he's probably worth around €2 million, Seko. We'll make that offer to them. They want 2.3 plus a 20% sell-on clause. Try and bring this down slightly. 2.1. I definitely want 2.35. We'll try and bring it down once more. What, 2.25? 2.3, we'll go with that then. So 2.3 Secco. We've agreed a deal for him to expand our global brand. The next is Obata, the goalkeeper. Only young players these, 19, 20 and 21. We'll offer 975,000 for him. Just under 1 million. The 19-year-old goalkeeper, they're happy with 1 million for Obata. We'll accept that. That's a grand total of 3.2 million at the moment, just about. And Sung-Min Kyu next. Another 2 million offer and see if they'll accept that one. They want 3 million for him. How about 2.5? Definitely want 3 million for him. I don't want to pay that much really. There we are, just under 3 million for Sung-Min Kyu. And we'll do the contract negotiations with these three now as well. If you want a sporadic squad roll, we'll accept that. We'll probably go out on loan really, just to fulfill the quota. We'll give him a 3-year deal, a 20-year-old. Well, we have to put a release clause in. About 5 million. Accepted that one. How much do you want per week? Ooh. Wants a bit of money, doesn't he? We're on to 4,000 per week. 60,000 signing bonus. All the 5s. So we do sign a new centre back. It's Secco, who joins the club. Next is Obata, the goalkeeper. All very young players, these. But they could have potential to get into the team in the future. You've seen Manchester City doing it, haven't they? They've sort of hoarded young players, brought them in, and sent them off on loan, hoping that one day they'll, you know, reach the heights of the team. And if not, then they'll sell them for a profit, and that's what we're doing with these players. You want a 5-year deal, Obata? Well, you can have that. I'll again say 5 million, or should we say 6 for a young goalkeeper. He wants 3.5. We'll accept that as well. I mean, we've made profit on them anyway, haven't we? We sell them with the release clause, and he only wants 1,800 a week. And we'll take that for Obata. So that's the 3rd signing for the January transfer window. And new signing number 4 will be Sung-Min Kyu, the young winger. Possibly the next Heung-min Son. You know, he came from Korea. Fantastic winger. Maybe he could follow in the footsteps of his fellow international. Sporadic squad role again. Sung-Min Kyu. 4-year deal. We'll happily accept that one for a 21-year-old. Bit older than the others. He wants an 8.5 million release clause. Well, that's quite good for us. We're signing for 3. So we can sell him for that maybe, or just under that. Wages wise now, I think he's going to be a bit higher than the others, isn't he? He's a little bit better than the other players we did sign. So we'll go in at 5,000. See what he says. He wants 7.3. I don't think I'm happy to go that high. He definitely wants the 7.3. We'll accept it then. So, Sung-Min Kyu joins as well. 3 signs for January. And now we need to look at the signs for January that are going to be in the first team. So in the transfer window for Manchester City, in, I think it was 2008-9, January transfer window, after the club had just been taken over, they made 4 big signings in the January transfer window. We, of course, going to make 5 because we didn't make our marquee signing on the 1st of September at the end of the summer transfer window. And, of course, Loic Bade, who is our chosen player to be the Vincent Kompany replacement, or the Vincent Kompany person, will not be able to be brought in because he still can't sign him because for whatever reason the club won't sign him, so he'll be moved on to next summer. But this summer, the players we're going to sign, the first one is going to be the Nigel de Jong transfer. City signed Nigel de Jong from Hamburg for £16 million. He was 24 years of age, he was a defensive midfielder, and he was sort of a long-term option, wasn't he? A player that could fit into the first team, not necessarily straight away. He had the ability to, but he was going to be there for the long term at the club, and we are going to make that type of signing in Koundé Malong from Mainz. We think we can pick him up for around 10 million, the 25-year-old midfielder, similar age to when Nigel de Jong joined Manchester City. And the same thing for him. He's a very similar player, maybe. You know, a holding midfielder, strong, quick, you know, can play a decent pass every now and again. And Koundé Malong is our chosen player for the Nigel de Jong signing. As for the Craig Bellamy signing, we have picked Jose Luis Morales. So Craig Bellamy signed for City for around 14 million from West Ham at 29 years of age. He was a forward, he was a league proven forward. That was what he was there for, to come in and do a job straight away. You know, no bedding in period, no time to develop, just came in as good as he already was and to score the goals for City, and he did do that most of the time, didn't he? So we're going to sign Morales for around 18 million. We think we can pick him up for. He's 32, so a bit older than Bellamy, but the same sort of style of a forward who's league proven, been so good for Levante, hasn't he? Morales, he is the captain of Levante, but we're going to take him from him and make him our Craig Bellamy, and hopefully he can really impress the club this season and for the future. The third signing City made was Wayne Bridge from Chelsea. They managed to pick him up for around £10 million, the 28-year-old fullback. And he was one again, like the Bellamy signing, was just to go straight into the first team, to improve the first team straight away, no time to develop it, an experienced player, a player that is league proven. And with Marcos Alonso, that's what we're going to get, a player that's good enough to go straight into the first team. Of course, we're struggling with left back at the moment. Larza looks like he's going to leave, his loan's going to get cancelled, so we do need a left back to come in and, you know, really compete with Aaron Martin, but maybe start ahead of him and be our first choice at left back. Marcos Alonso is that man, the 29-year-old fullback. It looks like it's going to cost around 17 million, which is a bit more than what Bridge cost City, but of course, inflation, this is, 2008 and 2021, it's very different times, isn't they, concerning transfer fees. So, a 29-year-old fullback in Marcos Alonso is our choice for the left-back position. For the goalkeeper position, we're going to bring in Jordi Massip. City signed Shea Given for around 7 million from Newcastle. A league-proven 32-year-old goalkeeper went straight into starting 11, and that's what we're going to get in Jordi Massip. Ex-Barcelona player, of course, very experienced in the league, plays for Real Valladolid at the moment. We think we can pick him up for around 14 million, the Spanish goalkeeper, and we're going to try and get him straight into the starting 11 and push Blanco, because Blanco's similar to maybe the Joe Hart situation, a younger keeper that is developing, and maybe Massip coming in and giving Blanco a bit of a run for his money will allow Blanco to develop better, and in a few years Blanco can take over from Jordi Massip in the goalkeeper role. And the final one is the Robinho signing, which was made in the summer for City. 32 million they signed Robinho for, and we're going to sign Lucas Moura from Spurs. Of course, they signed Robinho from Real Madrid. We think we can pick him up for around 30 million, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went up to like 40, 45 million. You never really know, can you, with the transfers on FIFA? Sometimes they want close to the base value, which is around 30 million for Moura, and sometimes they want double that, so it's very hard to know what we're going to get him for. He's older than Robinho, 27. Robinho was only 24 when he joined City, and it was a statement signing. That's what Lucas Moura is going to be for us, a statement signing for Celta Vigo, to bring in a highly rated Brazilian player full of skill and pace and technical ability and goal scoring and assist making. And hopefully he's going to be a massive signing for Celta Vigo, our big statement signing for this season. So we're going to try and make those similar signings to Manchester City. And the first one that we're going to make is the Craig Bellamy signing. And I don't think there's anyone better than bringing an experienced centre-forward who can score goals. And this is Jose Morales. Played fantastically against us. He's an experienced centre-forward, which was what Craig Bellamy was when Manchester City signed him. And he will come in and he could play alongside Aspas, who is currently injured at the moment, but we've got a big striker problem, and I think Morales is a very good signing. Now we'll see if we can just go in with a 16.5 million offer. If Levante will accept that. See what they say. Well, they want Fran Beltran plus 8.7 million. Well, we won't be getting rid of Fran Beltran. I don't think. I don't want to sell Fran Beltran. He's actually not that bad of a player. We'll go in with a 16.5 again. He's out of contract, I think, as well, Jose Morales. They want 19.9 million. Of course, City signed Craig Bellamy for 14 million. Inflation is going to play a part in this as well, of course. We know that. We've explained that. What about 17.5 for Morales? 19.9. They're very set on that one. What about 18.9? 1 million under. He's 33, remember, and they're happy to accept that. So Jose Morales could be joining us in the January transfer window. Let's negotiate contracts with him. Accept that. Crucial squad role. We'll give him a 3-year deal. I know he's 33, I'll take him to 36. 50 million release clause. Will he accept that? He probably want less. No, he's happy with a 50 million release clause. That's good to see. He's currently on 36,000. We've got to prime away from Levante. We'll put his wages up by a bit. 150,000, 46,000 per week, an extra 10,000 a week for Jose Morales. And he does accept that. We sign Jose Morales, so a new striker to play up top. Another signing we're going to make is the signing of Nigel de Jong. City signed Nigel de Jong for 16 million. A 25-year-old, 24-year-old centre defensive midfielder from Hamburg. And we think Malong is a great option to bring in. We'll begin negotiations with the club. He's got a 40 million release clause, has Malong. But similar to Nigel de Jong in play style as well, let's offer a transfer fee. We'll go in at, I think, 8.5 million. City, of course, signed de Jong for 16 million, so we'll be getting under the budget here. 9.4, that's a very good deal, isn't it, for this sort of player? We'll play that to Peter role. How about 9 million? Hey, son of Malong will be joining the club for 9 million. If we can negotiate a contract with him. An important squad role for Malong. Get him on a 5-year deal, why not? Take him till he's 30. He's happy with that. What about a 40 million release clause? I don't think he'll be happy with that one. He wants a 19.6. We might be able to get him up to 22.5 maybe. He definitely wants this 19.6 release clause. We'll take it then. We'll make a profit, I suppose, if we were to sell him. So financial terms. We're going to offer him 30,000 per week. We don't know what he's on at the moment. And £100,000. €100,000 signing bonus. And he's accepted that, so Malong will join us in January as well. So that's our Nigel de Jong signing sorted. City also at the time signed a very experienced goalkeeper in Shay Given. One who came in and just sort of battled with, I think it was Joe Hart, wasn't it? Who then became the first choice goalkeeper. And Blanco's been hit and miss this season, so I think to bring in a player who was experienced like Jordi Masip, we'd get a very good goalkeeper who's experienced in the league, who can take over from him, and then Blanco can develop into the player we want him to be. Well, City did only pay 6.5 million for given when they signed him. So we're going to offer Arujo in this deal for Jordi Masip, and we're going to put another 6 million in. That'd make it 12.5 million for him, but it would only be a 6 million pay for him. And everyone wants Fran Beltran, don't they? We'll see if there's anyone else they're interested in. Any players that we do want to get rid of. Well, Yoksulu never plays. He's worth 17.5 million though. Not sure he's the sort of man we should be getting rid of. Emre Moore. Emre Moore is pretty poor. What about 6.5 million plus Emre Moore? Another player worth 6 million. They want 10 million plus Emre Moore. Now that's a bit steep. What about 7.5 plus Emre Moore? A player that's probably not going to play for us. They're desperate for that 10 million for this goalkeeper. He is a top goalkeeper. Can we agree on 9.5? We do agree on 9.5, so Jordi Masip will be our share given. If we can agree a deal with him now. He wants a crucial squad role. We're happy to accept that one. He wants a 3-year deal. We're happy to accept that one as well. He wants a 30 million release clause. Happy with that. The 80 rated goalkeeper. He wants 24,000 per week, which is nothing really in the grand scheme of things. And a £210,000 signing bonus. So Masip will join us in January. We're making big moves, aren't we? Showing the ambition of this club straight away under the new ownership. Well, City at the time signed a very experienced left back in Wayne Bridge for around 10 million from Chelsea, and we've had plenty of left back issues ourselves. And I'm thinking that Marcos Alonso could come in and maybe solve those problems at left back from Chelsea. So it's very similar signing a Chelsea left back. He's worth around 15 million, I believe. Of course, we haven't scouted him yet, but maybe we can bring him from Leicester that, and hopefully he could solve our left back problems. Frank Lampard, of course, still in charge here on this save. Is there anyone we could offer in the swap? We'll try with Arujo once again. Arujo plus 10 million, that makes it to about 16.5 million for Marcos Alonso. Fran Beltran again. Every club's interested in Fran Beltran. Well, there's a reason why they're interested in him, so we're not going to let him go. Yoksulu's worth 17.5 million, we're not going to use him. It's a lot of money though, isn't it? Just maybe though. The full 17.5 plus no money could be a straight swap for Marcos Alonso. They've accepted that deal, so Yoksulu joins Chelsea. We sign Marcos Alonso and solve our left back issues. We'll negotiate with him now. I'm sure his wages will be quite high considering he's a Premier League player. We're not signing from the La Liga anymore. Four-year deal for Marcos Alonso, which has been accepted. He doesn't want a release clause, but legally he has to in Spain. We'll go with 50 million, see how he thinks about that. 42 million, I'm happy to take that. I don't think anyone can ever pay that for Marcos Alonso. Finally, wages. Now, I believe he's on around 80,000 a week, so he's willing to drop his wages quite a lot. We'll remove that bonus, but we'll accept that. And he has taken it. Marcos Alonso is to join the club, 53,000 per week. We've got a new left back. So look at those January signings we've agreed now. Marcos Alonso is our Wayne Bridge. We've signed our 3 young players from Asia to expand our global brand. We've got Jordi Masip, who will be our first choice goalkeeper, who is the Shea Given. Jose Morales, who is the Craig Bellamy. And Malong, who is the Nigel de Jong. And of course, there is one more signing, like we said, the Robinho signing. City signed a massive, massive signing, a statement signing that didn't really work out. But we're going to try and do that, but closer to the transfer window. Well, this is the side we're going to go with against Betis. Blanco starts in goal. Mayo, Adu comes in, or Idu for his first start for the club. Murillo and Martin make up the back four. Tapia in the middle, then Nolito, Suarez and Mendes in front, and then Di Matta and Losada up top. Young Lautaro is on the bench as well today, due to all the injuries in the forward line. So here we are, the green and white of Real Betis. The side we face today. What a beautiful stadium they do have. And this isn't going to be an easy one, is it? Against Real Betis. A top side, Manuel Pellegrini's team. Of course, managed by a top manager as well in Manuel Pellegrini. Fekir in there. Moreno at left back as well, who's been playing well this season. Emerson at right back. Plenty of real good players in this Betis side. William Carvalho in the middle. It's going to be a tough task for us today. Joaquin as well on this right hand side as well. Di Matta, oh great touch. Away from Bartra. Di Matta, oh he's put it wide the post. And the controller's running out of power. Purely because of the absolute rubbish shot from Di Matta. Suarez. Nolito. Nolito into Di Matta. Here he comes, the Belgian. Di Matta again, straight down the middle. It's hard having a striker who can't shoot. Di Matta with a bullet header, I take it all back. Never doubted him. Good header by Di Matta from the corner. He seems better in the air with his head than he is with his feet. This is a big header. Powerful header by Di Matta. Gives us a 1-0 lead at Betis. I never would have thought that. Only his second goal of the season as well for the striker. Nolito. Suarez. Little ball in behind to Losada. Tries to go back to Suarez. It's not that far off him. Oh, counter's very much on here for Betis. Teixeira. Poor touch by Teixeira. Oh, ball through the middle though. Fekir. Murillo. Good interception. Idu just lumps it forward. Oh, Fekir. What a ball to Teixeira. Back to Fekir. Fekir puts it in the near post. 1-1. It's been coming. It has been coming. Good play by Fekir. A little 1-2 here. Drags Murillo across. He can't stick it. Could he not stick a leg out there, Murillo? To try and get a foot on that. 10 goals this season for the Frenchman. Emerson. Suarez again. Brilliant by Suarez. Counter on. Into Losada. Here he comes, the young Spaniard. Losada! Oh, he scored! The young Spaniard has done it. A boy from Celta Vigo. A youngster. What a goal. Goes through here. Smashes that in. Iago Aspas-esque. Well, I'm sure his hero is Iago Aspas. Maybe he's the next Iago Aspas. He's not quite up to the standard, is he, at the moment? But he's got his first La Liga goal here. And 2-1 we lead. Blanco up to Di Matta. That's half-time. 2-1 we lead at half-time against Real Betis. This would be a massive result. Tapia. Di Matta. Wide to Mendes. Well played. Back post to Di Matta. Oh, and he just can't get in the end of it. Good tackle. Well played. Tapia bursts away. Mendes. He's got Moreno on him. Mendes. He's done well. Mendes. Oh, he's straight at the keeper. Moreno is pushing and pulling him there. Switch of play here. Emerson. Good tackle, Murillo. Here's Fran Beltran. Bit more control in the midfield now. And here he goes. Plays Lautaro. Oh, he's missed it as Bartra. On his debut. Lautaro! Oh, what a save by the keeper. Maybe he's not that bad, the young Uruguayan. Could be a better player than Losada. Cross him. Mendes with a header. On the rebound. Can't get there. God. He's so bad on the ball, isn't he? If he was actually decent on the ball, I can see him playing a lot for us because he's actually quite a good defender. But he's passing and he's... Oh, this we're in trouble here. Teo. No one's going to him. I do a cross and Glazes in space. Lazy defending. Another late goal conceded. Lazy defending though. Tapia, you're the midfielder. What are you doing? And Glazier scores. It's not. It's Fekir, in fact. 11 goals for Fekir. Double against us today. Referee, how long are you going to play? Iglesias, Fekir. Oh no, Fekir! 3-2. Nabil Fekir hat-trick. Knocks us down the table. The referee played an extra minute. Mayo dives in. Defence is nowhere to be seen. Nabil Fekir scores. (3-2) defeat to Betis. And it looked like we were going to win, didn't it? Thrown away. See what transfer deal we can get with Spurs, with Jose Mourinho, in fact. We could offer a swap. That is an option. I don't think so. He's going to be our sort of record signing. Our big signing. Marquee signing. Impact signing. Whatever you want to call it. Do we go 41.5? I just want to negotiate something with them. They've gone down by... We'll accept that. 42.3 million. That's as low as Jose Mourinho we're going to go. He's driving a very hard bargain. He's a Spurs manager. He wants a crucial first team player role. Happy to accept that for Lucas Moura. How many years you want to stay with us? He's 28. We'll give him a 4-year contract. See how he feels about that one. He's happy to accept 4 years. He wants a release clause of 84 million. Can take that, Lucas Moura. His salary. And I was hoping they wouldn't ask us to offer it. I'm going to go 90 plus 300 signing bonus. Hopefully that's enough for him. That's reasonable for his clients. Lucas Moura will join us in the January transfer window. So the Robinho signing, Lucas Moura signs for the club, and that's pretty much all our business done for the January transfer window. And this is how it's looking compared to the City January transfer window. Of course, we've added Robinho in because it's got to be fair to compare it. We can't add Robinho to the last one and then not to this one, considering we signed the Robinho signing this season. And we're going to exclude the young Korean players, the young Asian players that we signed, because they're not really first team players, so we're not going to include them. So you can see here, Manchester City, if we include Robinho, they signed him for 35 million, De Jong for 16, Bellamy for 14, Bridge for 10 and Shea given for 7. A total of 77 million spent by Manchester City in the January transfer window, the first proper transfer window under the new ownership. And this is our first transfer window under the new ownership, and we have spent big. 42 million on Lucas Moura, 19 on Morales, 17 on Alonso because it was a swap deal with Yoksulu, so really it was nothing, but Yoksulu was worth 17 million. The same goes for Jordi Masip. We swapped Emre Moore plus 10 million, so 16 million thereabout for Masip, and 9 million for Koundé Malong. So 106 million spent in the January transfer window, and we are definitely making a statement there that we were ready to make progress in the Liga, spending over 100 million for the first time in the club's history in a transfer window. We've got Elche away next, which you will be simulating the game against Elche. Should be picking up 3 points away from home in a quick sim. Well, that is a terrible result. A 2-1 defeat away at Elche, and we drop further down the table now. Well, our monthly youth scout report's in. The goalkeeper's grown to 68 rated now, the 17-year-old. Wow. He's going to be some goalkeeper. Barbosa also, he's got a better potential. Lower rated, however. Is everyone a left footer? No, the goalkeeper's a right footer. Everyone else is a left footer, though. That is frustrating. Down in 11th place at the moment. We did have the target of just finishing in mid-table, didn't we? Athletic Bilbao is down in 14th place. Sevilla down in 16th. Tafe down in 15th. This is a strange league table. Eibar, look at them all the way up in 4th. Having a very good season along with Levante. But it's going to be a hard game against Bilbao today. Top side, really. Unai Nunez, centre back, we're quite interested in. Got Muniain, haven't they? Inaki Williams, who everyone knows how good he is. It's going to be a tough game. Just the side I'm going to go with: Blanco in goal, Mayo, Gomez, Murillo, and Alaza to make up the back four. Tapia holding in front with Nelito, Beltran, and Hayson on the right, and then Mendes and Lasada up top. So here we are. We're at home today against Celta. Against Athletic Bilbao, of course, we are Celta Vigo. And a chance to get 3 points against a side in very poor form. Athletic Bilbao. Below us in the table, which is a big surprise. And they've got some really good players, haven't they? And I'm not sure the goalkeeper is Unai Simon. They've got Dani Garcia, De Marcos. Plenty of decent players in this Bilbao side. So here we have the Bilbao side. Simon starts in goal. A back four. There, DeMarcus at right back, and Yere, two players that we know pretty well. Garcia, Muniain, Vesca in the middle. And then the front line, Garcia, Gomez. Just look at the bench there. I don't think Inaki Williams is on the bench either. So Celta Vigo versus Athletic Bilbao. It's underway. Beltran, well played from Beltran, back in the lineup today. Nolito, got a man on him. To Mendes. He's onside, Mendes. Mendes makes it 1-0. Probably our best player at the moment. With Aspas out, with all these top players out, we're looking to Bryce Mendes to be our goal scorer, and he's done it again today. Really nice goal by Bryce Mendes on his left foot into the side netting. And we lead Bilbao by 1-0, and you can tell they're a Bilbao side in poor form, down in 14th. Very surprising. And goal number 5 for Mendes of the season. Oh, chance to whip one in here. Mendes! And he makes it 2-0, Bryce Mendes. Great header by the Spaniard, playing at striker. And he's excelling in that role. 2-0 we lead Bilbao. Brilliant cross as well by Hayson. And as you just saw from that clip there, guys, unfortunately, my game catcher device malfunctioned for whatever during the recording of this episode, and I actually recorded 3 games, so a couple of games for the start of next episode as well, and this is all you get to see throughout it. I didn't know it was happening when I was recording the episode, and I saved the games. It wasn't like I could go back and play the games again. I saved, you know, the save of where I was up to in the career mode, and then I went back to edit it just right now, and this is what I've got for the rest of the episode, just a blank screen like this with colours on it. So unfortunately, we missed the games. We did pick up an 8-1 win against Bilbao. We absolutely battered them. A really entertaining game for you guys. And there's lots more games for next episode. That would be the last episode of this Bilbao game. There was two games in the next episode coming up, which I will explain at the start of the next episode, the results which we got in the footage that did corrupt like this, unfortunately. But thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, head up to our second channel as well, and we're doing lives for all the City games and some games from around Europe, so come and join us, come talk to us, have a bit of a chat with us, socialise with us, enjoy the game with us, and we'll see you next time.